Welcome to the BATRAZZI files. We're out with the BATRAZZI Precipice on Ellie the Element in one of my favourite crawling spots. This isn't the first time I've been to the woods with this setup. I actually came here with the Ellie and the BATRAZZI Precipice on the Famonda soft the other day, but the inserts were acting too firm. This didn't really make sense to me because I was using the Famonda soft, but after speaking to our friend from Crawler Canyon, I thought it might be the carcass on the BATRAZZI that was stopping the tyre from conforming, and he agreed. He said that he thought that the BATRAZZIs did act very firm despite having quite a soft insert inside them. So this obstacle we call the V-tree. I think it's a very good test of how a tyre conforms and the grip for the type of crawling that we do. We do a lot of woodland crawling, so there's a lot of trees, a lot of tree roots, and a bit of rock. This obstacle, I'd like to actually rename the twins. Up until now, it's been called the V-tree. I think the twins would be a very good name for this obstacle. What do you think? Please let me know in the description below. So in a live stream the other day, I actually aired down the Famonda inserts by snipping one and leaving one on the outer ring. And if you're interested in that, the video is up on the channel. You can see with a little bit of a pop there, we did actually manage to get through, but we're not crawling it. So for the twins, it wasn't a pass. Now, this obstacle, Rui was attacking with his mauler, and while he was resetting for a line, I put this on, which is essentially a proper rock crawler line, and it did it first go. And then I set the camera up, and I took about 20 minutes, I guess, maybe, something like that, to repeat it. This is an incredibly difficult line for a standard wheelbase crawler. Rui's mauler is 350 millimeters long, wheelbase wise, and this is a standard 313 wheelbase. I think no, it's slightly longer than that, guys. I'll pop it up on the screen here because my brain is having a bit of fade. But here we go. At last.
Goodness. I didn't think I was going to be able to repeat it for the camera, and there it is. I'm going to take that one.
Okay, so we did fall off in the end there, but you know what? I don't really mind. It took me so long to get a clean shot of that actually happening. I was just pleased to get it in the bag. But let me tell you, I fell off and slipped off about 30, maybe even 40 times before I got the shot. So just bear that in mind when viewing that extremely capable looking bit of footage there. There was a lot of footage that looked a lot less good. So this is a tricky climb, not a very, very difficult climb, but it isn't easy. There's a lot of rigs that just can't do this. And as you see there, Ellie the Element wearing the BATRAZZI Precipice, actually cleaning that line and making it look relatively easy. So the other day when I was here, I just could not get this climb. Even with a bit of wheel speed trying to pop it, I couldn't get up. But as you can see here, with the air down, we do actually manage to pull this ledge without pumping the throttle. It was difficult for me to get absolute repeatability on this line. It's like a razor edge, this line. You're either on it or you're not. And you'll see I struggled a couple of times as well, but I still managed to get up by increasing the wheel speed. So airing down the Famondas has definitely helped to clear this obstacle. This is a beautiful part of the area that we crawl and climb the trees. This shot isn't going to do this justice, but trust me, there's a lot of side hill going around this tree, and the descent from this is quite tricky, and you'll see in a minute I actually climb this rock in between the two roots at the bottom left hand side of the screen. Quite difficult to pull over that. I have managed to do it with the comp pins and super soft inserts on, but getting it over it with these and other tyres has been a bit tricky. But with a little pop, once you're over that, the BATRAZZI and the Famondas do a fairly good job of crawling back up here. Just because you're over that first bit doesn't mean you're going to make it. So I was actually quite pleased with the result I got here. And this is a weird one. There's like a tree root with a few rocks sort of pounded into the ground around it. Looks like it's been there for years and years and years. It's really difficult to pop up onto this because that first bit is very, very steep on the side of a hill. And then once you get wrapped around, you've got to pull it. Now, I'm searching around with the steering and changing the throttle input to try and pop up, and there we go, we're up. And because I wanted to make it look as spectacular as possible, I chose the difficult route down by taking in some of this old tree root and descending in one of the most difficult ways I could possibly do. We got a lucky little fall here, and LED element makes the descent there look really, really simple. This is another, doesn't look very difficult pull. LED element, looking fantastic. Those BATRAZZIs, I really wanted these to work, guys. I love the way they look on the vehicle. This might just be the perfect tyre for a really scale truck. We're going to be taking these out on the rocks. This is just a part of the series. I have a feeling that when I get out to Sundon pits, these tyres are going to really shine. It'll be great to see that. So far, for me, I would recommend the BATRAZZI Precipice as a really good all-round scale and trail tyre. But they may get a tick in the box for rock crawling once we get up to Sundon. I think it's going to be rock type specific and woodland crawl type specific. There's certain areas today where it really did well, and there was other areas where it could have done a little better, in my opinion. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you very much for watching this episode. And remember, guys, no matter the question, love is always the answer. Bye for now.